to chase, no time to be, just one good place and a slower heartbeat. I found my window seat, sun landing next to me. Nothing big, nothing I need to change. The whole afternoon can stay this way. I found my window seat, watching life move down the street. For a little while I am exactly where I wanna be, right here. Someone laughs behind the counter, a bicycle or a flower. The ice in my glass turns quiet and clear. I could stay another hour here. There were things I meant to finish, messages, waiting lists without an ending, but none of them feel heavy from inside. They can wait outside. No need to rush, no need to rush, no need to know. The day feels good when I let it go slow. I found my window seat, sun landing next to me. Nothing big, nothing I need to change. The whole afternoon can stay this way. I found my window seat, watching life move down the street. For a little while I am exactly where I wanna be, right here, where the light comes in, right here. Let the afternoon begin. Maybe peace is not a place, maybe it is choosing not to race, letting every little sound arrive without asking what it means tonight. The light moves slowly across the floor. I do not need the day to give me more. For once I am not looking anywhere else. I am good here by myself. I found my window seat, sunlight next to me. Nothing big, nothing I need to change. The whole afternoon can stay this way. I found my window seat, watching life move down the street. For a little while I am exactly where I wanna be, right here, where the light comes in. My coffee getting warmer, the city carrying on, right here. I can let things be, just the window and the afternoon with me. You look up, I look away. One more sip before I say, you're talking about somewhere downtown, a place with little tables outside. I'm not like I'm only listening, but I'm choosing the right time. There's a circle on the table from the bottom of my cup. I keep tracing it with one finger while the question waits to come up. I know the words, they're not that hard, but somehow they keep hiding right behind my coffee cup. Coffee before the question, one more second, let me breathe. I'm not asking for forever, just wondering where this could lead. Coffee before the question, maybe you already know. Would you stay a little longer if I asked you not to go? You smile at something on the sidewalk and turn your eyes back into mine. I almost say it without thinking, but I wait another line. The ice is getting smaller and the room is getting bright. Maybe I don't need the perfect words, maybe this is the right time. I had the words right on my tongue, but now the waiting feels almost fun. You lean a little closer like you've got one too. Maybe I'm not the only one with something left to ask you. Coffee before the question, one more second, let me breathe. I'm not asking for forever, just wondering where this could lead. Coffee before the question, maybe you already know. Would you stay a little longer if I asked you not to go? Just a little longer, that's all I wanna know. Just a little longer before we have to go. I don't need a perfect answer, I don't need a grand reply. Maybe all I really want is another afternoon like this sometime. So I set the cup down softly and let the silence find its place. The question feels much smaller now, and I can see it on your face. Coffee getting colder, sunlight moving slow. I don't need the perfect moment, I just need to know. Would you come back here again? Would you choose this seat with me? Maybe asking something simple doesn't have to feel so deep. Coffee before the question, now I think I'm ready to speak. I'm not asking for forever, just another day next week. Coffee before the question, maybe simple is enough. Would you stay a little longer? Would you meet me here next month? Coffee after the question, now the hardest part is through. You say same place next Friday, and I say I'd like that too. No more waiting for the right words, no more hiding what I mean. Just another cup of coffee and a little more of this. Same place next Friday, same light, same time. Coffee after the question, nothing left to hide. The city keeps on moving and you're still here beside me. You ask me how my week has been, I say nothing much again. I take my time with every answer, like I haven't planned a thing. Like I didn't choose this table, just in case you walk in. You tell me something about the traffic, I pretend it's all I hear. But every time you lean in closer, I forget why I'm sitting here. I keep my coffee steady, I keep my voice the same. I'm doing pretty well until you say my name. I'm good at being casual until you look at me like that. I can talk about the weather like my heart is staying flat. I'm good at being casual, I can laugh and play it cool. But every time you smile across the table, I forget my own rules. Casual, casual, that's the plan. Casual, casual, for as long as I can. I cross my arms and change the subject, ask you where you're going next. Like I didn't read your message more than once before I text. You move your chair a little closer, I look out toward the street, then come back with a perfect answer, half a second late and sweet. I keep the rhythm easy, I keep my smile contained, but something in the way you watch me makes pretending feel in vain. I'm good at being casual until you look at me like that. I can talk about the weather like my heart is staying flat. I'm good at being casual, I can laugh and play it cool. But every time you smile across the table, I forget my own rules. Casual, casual, still didn't cross a line. Here's the honest part I'm hiding. I'm not nearly this composed. Every time you turn toward me, I forget the lines I chose. Maybe I don't have to say it, maybe you can see it too. I'm only good at being casual when I'm not sitting next to you. And maybe you're not so casual either, the way you keep finding a reason to stay. Maybe we're both just pretending that neither of us has much to say. So let's stop counting the minutes and stop pretending we don't care. Maybe casual was never the point. Maybe I just wanted to be here. The room has gone quiet, slower now, soft and low. I'm not so good at casual, not when you already know. So let the silence sit here, let the moment stay this true. I'm done pretending I'm not smiling every time I look at you. I'm good at being casual until you look at me like that. I can talk about tomorrow, but I lose where I was at. I'm good at being casual, or at least I thought I knew. Then you smile across the table and say I'm not so casual with you. Maybe I don't need casual, maybe be casual was just a shield. Now that you've said it first, I don't have to keep it sealed. So call it what you want to. I'm not steady, I'm not cool. I'm done being good at casual. I'd rather just be good with you. Nothing much, that's what I say. Same cafe, same easy day. But nothing's really casual, not anymore, not since. Nothing much, except for you.
Same corner, same cafe, same table, different day. The chair still leans a little sideways, the window still catches every car. The menu has the same small coffee stain right underneath the specials bar. The person at the counter knows me before I even start to speak. I order what I always order, then settle into my usual seat. My keys are sitting by the sugar, my coat is folded like before. Nothing here has moved an inch, but I don't feel the same anymore. Maybe it's the open window, maybe it's the warmer air. Maybe I just brought a lighter mind into the same old chair. Same table, different day. Nothing changed, but something did. The city looks a little softer from the place where I always sit. Same coffee, different taste. Maybe I'm the one who changed. Everything is where I left it, but it doesn't feel the same. Same view, new way. Same table, different day. A bicycle stops by the corner, someone waves across the street. A little dog pulls at its owner like it knows where it wants to be. I used to miss these tiny moments, always somewhere in my head. Today I watch the room around me and let the afternoon unfold instead. The ice turns slowly in the glass now, sunlight reaches past my sleeve. For once I'm not in any hurry to become somewhere I need to be. Maybe nothing needs an answer, maybe nothing needs a name. Maybe ordinary afternoons can still arrive a different way. Same table, different day. Nothing changed, but something did. The city looks a little softer from the place where I always sit. Same coffee, different taste. Maybe I'm the one who changed. Everything is where I left it, but it doesn't feel the same. Same street, new frame. Same sunlight, different day. couple near the doorway leaves now, someone else takes their place. A fresh cup lands across the room, steam rising slowly past the face. The cafe keeps on rearranging, though the furniture stays still. Every hour brings a different picture through the same familiar windowsill. I thought a change would need a reason, a bigger sign, a brighter scene. But sometimes all that really changes is what you finally let yourself see. I don't need a brand new city, I don't need to disappear. Maybe feeling more like myself was always possible right here. At the table I kept choosing, in the afternoon I knew nothing had to turn completely for the day to feel brand new. The cup is almost empty, but I'm not ready for the door. The same place can hold a little more than what I noticed here before. Changed, but something did. The city looks a little brighter from the place where I always sit. Same coffee, warmer taste. Maybe I have finally changed. Everything is where I left it, but I see it a different way. Same table, different day. No big moment, no parade. Just an ordinary afternoon, feeling better than I planned. Same room, new view. Same afternoon, feeling new. The chair still leans a little sideways. The window catches one more car. The menu has the same small coffee stain. Everything is where we are. Same corner, same cafe, same table, different day.
Cursor keeps on blinking like it knows I'm running late. There are 7 little windows and a calendar full of dates. I read the same short sentence, then I look out at the street. Someone's carrying yellow flowers, someone's laughing as they leave. My phone lights up beside me, but I turn it face down slow. There's nowhere that I have to run for the next few minutes or so. I'm not leaving everything behind, I'm just giving my thoughts some room. Let my mind step out for a moment while I sit here with the view. I'm out of office in my head just for a little while. The work can wait beside my coffee while I watch the daylight smile. I'm out of office in my head, but I haven't gone too far. Just somewhere past the open window and the sound of passing cars. Not gone, not late, just letting my mind take a small break. The barista wipes the counter, a spoon falls into a tray. A bus stops outside the window, then carries half the street away. I stretch my hands above the keyboard like I might begin again, but the sunlight finds a tabletop and keeps me where I am. There's a list beside the trackpad, every box still waiting there. But once I let the empty spaces feel like something I can spare. Know exactly what is waiting, I know where I left the line. But a pause is not a problem when I choose it for a time. I'm out of office in my head just for a little while. The work can wait beside my coffee while I watch the daylight smile. I'm out of office in my head, but I haven't gone too far. Just somewhere past the open window and the sound of passing cars. No rush, no race, just giving the afternoon a little space. A shadow moves across the screen now. The ice is melted in my glass. I hear a bicycle bell ringing as another hour passes. The thoughts that felt too tightly crowded have begun to fall in line. Sometimes stepping back a moment is the quickest easiest way to find the sentence that was hiding the answer I could never force. Now the page looks less demanding when I meet it at its source. I know the day is not completed. There are messages to send. There are things I haven't started and a few I need to mend. But I don't have to solve them with my shoulders pulled up high. I can leave the screen unanswered while a cloud goes drifting by. Then I'll turn the laptop toward me, put my hands back on the keys with a little more attention and a little room to breathe. Taking time is not surrender, it's a way to start again. I was only out of office for a minute in my head. I'm out of office in my head just for a little while. Now the work beside my coffee doesn't feel so high a pile. I'm out of office in my head, but I'm coming back around with the window still beside me and my feet back on the ground. I'm back in office in my head with a clearer point of view. Sometimes 5 unhurried minutes are exactly what I need to do. No dramatic disappearing, no escaping from the day. Just a coffee, open sunlight, and a better way to stay. One breath, one page, one little pause can change the day. Turn the laptop to midway. Turn the laptop to a day. Phone on the table, coffee in my hand. The day is already moving, so I guess I am. I check the screen at 10 past 1, then once again at 12. Like maybe if I looked enough, the words would write themselves. Your name is still beneath the clock, no little sign below. I take a much off and watch the people come and go. A taxi turns around the corner, someone runs to catch the light. The whole street keeps on happening without asking if I'm alright. I could count another minute, I could read or chat again, but the coffee's getting warmer and the afternoon won't wait till then. Maybe you are choosing your words, maybe you are busy downtown. Either way, I've got a whole day and I'm putting it down. I'm not waiting around, I got a whole day happy now. You can call when you call, I don't have to watch the screen at all. I'm not closing the door, I'm just not standing beside it anymore. You can write when you do, I've got other things in view. Still here, still fine, just letting the day take its time. The barista calls a number, a chair slides across the floor. A woman by the window laughs at something I can't hear from here. I open about the map beside me. There's a bookstore down the block. I've been meaning to go see it. Maybe now is just the thought. My phone lights up with February 3rd, then another calendar note. For half a second I assume it's finally what you wrote, but I don't feel disappointed, I just place it where it was. There are plenty of small reasons for an afternoon to move, because maybe I still want an answer. That does not mean I have to stay with my eyes fixed on a message while the city spends the day. I'm not waiting around, I've got a whole day up and now. You can call when you call, I don't have to watch the screen at all. I'm not closing the door, I'm just not standing beside it anymore. You can write when you do, I've got other things in view. No signal, no sign, just an afternoon that's entirely mine. I turn the phone face down now and push it near the edge. The sunlight finds the empty space where it had been instead. There's a seat outside the bookstore and a poster on the wall. Maybe later I'll wander over, but right now I don't need it at all. I don't need to make it colder, I don't need to act above. The simple truth is I was was hoping for a line from someone that I like, but wanting something doesn't mean the rest of me should disappear. I can leave a little room for you and still keep all of this right here. So I look beyond the table at the sunlight on the window. When your answer finally reaches me, I'll read it when it does. Until then I'm not suspended, I'm exactly where I was. I'm not waiting around, I've got a whole day happening now. You can call when you call, I don't have to watch the screen at all. I'm not closing the door, I'm just not standing beside it anymore. You can write when you do, I've got sunlight in my view. I'm not waiting around, there's a whole city open now. Maybe you're right by 5, either way I'm already outside. Phone down, eyes up, the afternoon is enough. The coffee cup is empty, the street is warm and loud. Maybe your name will find me somewhere down the block. Phone in my pocket, still not waiting around. Yeah, I'm too better to get across from me. And I'm so that I do that I caught it for you. And I creep me you want the thing of what you say and my ear. And you know I wanna say to feel you where you were. And you know I wanna say would be the one to say, 'cause you are, you love me, yeah. If I could decline all the sins I like, 'cause you haven't loved me, yeah. And never you're waiting for the cut. And not that I could already stop, but this is my love feel good, 'cause you haven't loved me, yeah. Left me in the face, and you white led the weight of the town. She's so late, we are not get the bidding you round. And then late, we just say that you never be calm and me. And you know all that I say to feel the real. Even though all that I say would be the one to say, 'cause you wanna love me, yeah. If I could be quiet, all those things are right, 'cause you wanna love me, yeah. And I don't love you when it's for a die. And never look on your eyes wrong. No, this has gotta love you blind, 'cause you wanna love me, yeah. All left me. I guess I'm something that I'm begging. It's enough, it's enough with me. I tried that I'm right through both on it, but you're nothing is every Tuesday still exactly where it stands? The traffic lights blink through their pattern, buildings catch the morning gold. Nothing here is new or different, just a story I already know. Every star laughs through the window, steam curling up past the glass. Nothing about this morning is any different from the last. People waiting at the station, someone humming quietly. Funny how the whole world changes without changing anything. Maybe nothing happened, maybe that's okay. Somehow every little corner feels brand new today. City looks better today, maybe I do too. Every window catching sunlight, every sky a brighter blue. City looks better today, nothing had to change. Maybe all I really needed was to look a different way. The bookstore on the corner looks a little more inviting. Even all the waiting traffic feels like part of something light. A dog waits patient by the crosswalk, a vendor calls out something sweet. Nothing about it is remarkable, but somehow it feels complete. A cyclist rings an easy bell, someone waters plants up high. Nothing here demands attention, but I keep looking anyway. Leaves are moving in the warm wind, someone smiles while passing by. Every ordinary moment finds a reason to catch my eye. Not a perfect afternoon, not a brand new town, just a better way of seeing everything around. City looks better today, maybe I do too. Every window catching sunlight, every sky a brighter blue. City looks better today, nothing had to change. Maybe all I really needed was to look a different way. Nothing really happened, nothing had to start. Maybe all this brightness was already here. I just wasn't looking quite the way I am today. Maybe the color never changed, maybe I just found a different way. It's not the sky that got bluer, it's not the street that got new. Something small shifted inside me and the whole city followed through. Funny how a lighter feeling can make the ordinary shine. Nothing around me needed fixing, I just needed different eyes. City looks better today, maybe I do too. Every corner feels a little lighter, every step feels new. City looks better today, nothing had to change. Funny what an open afternoon can quietly rearrange. City looks better today, and maybe it always will, if I keep choosing to notice the light on every windowsill. Coffee almost finished, sunlight on the ground. Funny how an ordinary day can turn itself around. City looks better today, maybe I do too. Nothing changed, but everything somehow feels brand new.
Phone lights up beside my coffee, your name sitting on the screen. Phone lights up beside my coffee, your name sitting on the screen. Just a sentence, nothing heavy, nothing I should overread. You said you had a good time, then you added get home safe. Simple words in simple order, still they landed differently. Maybe it was how you wrote it, maybe I just like the sound. I put the phone back on the table, then I picked it up somehow. I know every word already, there are only 7 or 8. Still I let the screen stay glowing like another line might wait. Nothing changed between the letters, but I read them once again. I read it twice, like something changed the second time I saw your name. I read it twice, then one time more, like there was something I missed before. Maybe it's nothing, I like it anyway. No hidden message, no secret sign, just your words taking up my mind. There's a period at the ending, not a question, not a clue. You don't use too many emojis, still you left a small one too. I remember how you said it at the doorway when we left. Same relaxed and easy manner, nothing more and nothing less. Someone calls another order, ice is turning in my glass. I should probably close the message, but I'm smiling when I ask. Was the pause before you sent it long enough to mean a thing? Did you type another sentence, then decide on something clean? Maybe I am making stories out of ordinary words. I read it twice, like something changed a little more each time I look. I read it twice, then read again, like there was more than what it said. Maybe it's nothing, it still feels good today. I type I had a good time too, then I read it back too fast. Add a joke and then remove it, that sounds more like me than that. Right, we should do this again, leave it there a little while. Delete everything completely, start again with something light. Made it home, thanks for today. Simple, easy, nothing strange. I look at it for half a minute, like the wording might rearrange. Then I send it without fixing, put the phone beside my drink. Try to watch the people passing, try not to imagine things. I read it twice, and that was all. A little moment, nothing small. I read it twice, then let it be. Maybe your message read me too. Coffee getting colder, sun across the chair. 7 little words still sitting there.
Coffee going cold, one word too sharp. Same afternoon, same cafe, still mine. should leave now. Maybe not just yet. There's another question neither of us said. One more iced coffee, one more little while. Nothing really waiting outside for a while. One more iced coffee, that's enough for me. Funny how an extra cup finds another memory. Stay a little longer, no one's keeping score. Maybe one more story, maybe just one more. You begin a sentence, I already smile. Somehow every topic finds another mile. People come and leave now, light keeps changing too. Still the chair across me feels exactly new. Clock is on the wall but no one seems to care. Some afternoons are happier simply staying there. One more iced coffee, one more easy laugh. Funny how a weekday turns into a photograph. One more iced coffee, nothing has to change. Just another quiet cup, keeping us the same. Should we head out now? Maybe after this. One more little story I would never miss. Getting kind of late now. I still like this view. You paying attention, only half it's true. One more iced coffee, but you'd never ask. Then it's settled, then I'd stay here with you. One more iced coffee, one more easy smile. Nothing really special, that's the better style. One more iced coffee, sunlight on the glass. Best afternoons are usually the ones we never planned. One more iced coffee, just because we can. No occasion needed, no particular plan. Empty cups between us, laughter in the air. Talking just became the reason time was sitting there. No big ending needed, no dramatic goodbye. Maybe we'll remember this next time passing by. Coffee, instant coffee, turn slow. A question sitting where you sat, waiting to go. You asked it like it was simple, like I could answer right away. I watched the ice turn in my coffee, bought myself a mint race. You looked out toward the window, didn't push or ask again. I could feel the quiet question, sitting gently where you'd been. It wasn't that I didn't want to, I just liked the space before. When an answer is still forming, but you almost know for sure. I'm not trying to avoid it, I'm not looking for a way out. There's a word behind my silence, getting easier to say now. Every second that I wait here moves me closer anyhow. Somewhere between maybe and yes, closer than I'm ready to confess. Not a promise, not quite yet. Somewhere between maybe and yes, I can feel the distance getting less. start talking about Friday like the question has moved on. But I'm already seeing details of the place we could be going. I imagine what I'd order, which side of the table I'd choose. Then I catch myself still smiling at a plan I didn't refuse. Maybe answers don't arrive like thunder, maybe some just settle in. Maybe liking where this could go is already how they begin. I'm not waiting for a signal, nothing else has to appear. Every ordinary moment makes the answer feel more clear. I was standing in the middle, now I'm leaning over here. Somewhere between maybe and yes, a little nearer than before. Not quite settled, not quite set. Somewhere between maybe and yes, the space between us growing less. Every time you talk like this, I'm not there, but I'm almost there. Somewhere between maybe and yes. Here is something I can tell you, something honest, something small. I don't need another reason, I don't need to know it all. When I picture leaving early, I don't really wanna go. And I think I already know now, more than I have let you know. Maybe I was being careful, maybe careful had its place. But the sunlight on the table makes it hard to hide my face. You don't need a perfect answer, you don't need it dressed up right. Give me one more sip of coffee, I'll be ready in a while. Somewhere between maybe and yes, closer now and thinking even less. Not a promise, not quite yet. Somewhere between maybe and yes, there is nothing left to second guess. When you ask me one more time, I'm not there, but I'm almost there. Somewhere between maybe and yes. You turn back from the window, I look up and meet your eyes. There's a smile before the answer that already gives it away. I don't make it complicated, I don't need another guess. I say Friday sounds good to me, somewhere very close to yes. Face down, curtains wide. Last night's worry looks smaller in the light. Last night it felt enormous, like a problem with no edge. Every sentence kept returning, every word I hadn't said. I kept turning off the bedside, then reaching for the screen, trying to make sense of something that might not mean what it seemed. By 2 a.m. the smallest detail had a shadow twice its size. Funny what the dark can turn into when you stare at it all night. Now the room is full of voices, coffee moving through the air. What felt heavy in the silence doesn't weigh the same in here. Maybe I was standing too close, maybe distance makes it clear. Everything looks better in the daylight, smaller when the window opens wide. Nothing changed but how I see it, and that might be enough this time. Everything looks better in the daylight, less like something I have to decide. Maybe it was never quite that serious, it just looked bigger in the night. Looks different now, better somehow, same one little thought, less heavy now. Someone orders at the counter, someone pulls a chair away. There are bicycles and taxis moving normally today. Sunlight lands across my coffee, makes a line along the glass. I can feel the thought still with me, but it doesn't need to last. Maybe I can answer later, maybe nothing has to close. Some things become easier when you simply let them go. I don't need a perfect reason, I don't need another sign. Every answer isn't waiting to be solved before lunchtime. Maybe clarity is only giving something less of mine. Everything looks better in the daylight, smaller when the window opens wide. Nothing changed but how I hold it, and that changes quite a lot inside. Everything looks better in the daylight, less like something I should overanalyze. Maybe it was never quite that serious, it just stayed too long last night. I still know what I was feeling, I don't have to call it wrong. I can make a quiet question feel like something twice as strong. Maybe I was only tired, maybe I had looked too hard. Maybe every little worry doesn't need to leave a mark. I don't think the day has solved it, I don't think it needs to try. I just needed somewhere brighter and a little room inside. Now the thought can sit beside me without taking every chair. Maybe that is all the answer I was looking for in there. Everything looks better in the daylight, smaller when the window opens wide. Nothing changed, but now I know it doesn't have to run my whole day right. Everything looks better in the daylight, warm enough to leave the night behind. Maybe it was never quite that serious, just a thought that needed time. I turn my phone face down now, take another quiet sip. Let the morning hold its quiet, let the question loosen its grip. Nothing ended, nothing started, nothing needed setting right. Some things simply look much better when you meet them in the light.
Second cup, same seat. No script today, no lines to keep. I usually choose a safe reply before I say what's on my mind. I leave a little room between the honest part and what I mean. I laugh and check if you did too, like every joke needs a review. I feel the silence when it stays and polish all my small mistakes. But halfway through this second cup I noticed I had given up on trying to sound like someone else. It's getting easy to be myself. I let the quiet sit between us and nothing needed to be fixed. You looked outside, I watched the window. Neither one of us resisted it. Maybe comfort happens slowly, then you notice you're inside of it. It's easy to be myself around you. I don't have to get the timing right. I can leave a sentence unfinished. I can laugh before I know exactly why. It's easy to be myself around you. Nothing here is asking me to change. I'm not making some big statement, I just don't feel the need to rearrange. Nothing to arrange, nothing to explain. The napkins folded pretty badly. My coffee's colder than before. I took a picture without checking and left my phone beside the door. I started laughing in the middle of something I was trying to say. You waited without helping finish, and somehow that felt more okay. I'm sitting deeper in the chair, now my jacket hanging off the side. I haven't thought about impressions for maybe 20 minutes straight. I'm not becoming someone different, I'm not finding some new name. I think I only stopped correcting every ordinary thing I say. Maybe being comfortable is giving up the need to shape. It's easy to be myself around you. I don't have to get the timing right. I can change my mind mid-sentence. I can let a quiet answer be enough tonight. It's easy to be myself around you. Nothing here is asking me to change. I'm not turning to someone better, I just don't feel the need to rearrange. Someone carries 2 hot coffees, trying not to spill a drop. Someone drags a chair behind them while nothing here slows down. At the counter someone's laughing with their apron folded wrong. Outside someone waits for a green light, humming something soft and long. Sunlight moves across our table, leaves the sugar in the shade. No one here looks perfectly ready, no one seems too much afraid. Maybe all these little moments never needed to impress. Maybe everyone looks lighter when they're trying slightly less. Myself around you, I don't have to get the timing right. I can leave a thought still open, I can change the subject halfway through a line. It's easy to be myself around you. Nothing here is asking me to change. There's no lesson I am learning, I just don't feel the need to rearrange. Let the coffee cool beside me, let the afternoon move slow. Let the conversation wander anywhere it wants to go. Nothing perfect, nothing polished, nothing waiting on the shelf. Just this table, just this moment, and it's easy to be myself.
Door swings open, warm air, white street. Today I'm choosing sunlight at my feet. I pushed the cafe door behind me, felt the warm air on my face, checked the light across the corner, then decided I could wait. There's a quicker way to get there, but it runs beneath the shade. So I crossed toward the windows where the afternoon had stayed. Nothing waiting needs me early, nothing pulling at my sleeve. I just felt like taking daylight anywhere it wanted me. I could rush through every crossing, take the shortest line I see. But today the longer sidewalk feels a little more like me. Maybe time is not escaping, maybe I can let it lead. I'm taking the sunny side of the street, where the light falls warm at my feet. No big reason, nothing I need, I just like how the whole day feels. I'm taking the sunny side of the street, let the traffic move without me. I can get there when I get there, I'm exactly where I wanna be. No need to hurry, no need to turn. I'll take the long way where the sidewalks burn. A bus pulls out beside the corner, leaves a little dust behind. Someone holds a bunch of flowers wrapped in paper tied with twine. Tree shade moves along a building like a clock without a sound. One blue bicycle goes passing with both wheels barely touching ground. There's a dog outside a market Watching everyone go by, I keep walking where the pavement keeps reflecting back the sky. I don't need to call it freedom, I don't need to name the mood. Maybe choosing one small pleasure is already something good. So I leave the faster shortcut for another afternoon. I'm taking the sunny side of the street, a little slower than before. No big reason, just a feeling that today can take its time. I'm taking the sunny side of the street, watching windows catch the light. I can get there any minute, I'm exactly where I choose to be. But behind me, cafe windows shimmer, people settle into chairs. A folded paper lifts in circles for a second in the air. Cars are waiting at the crossing, someone checks the changing light. Every person picks a direction, every road looks fine today. Sunlight slips between the buildings, lands in pieces on the ground. Someone turns toward the station, someone takes the longer route around. Nothing here is trying to tell me how the afternoon should go. I just follow where it's warmer, and I let the city show. Let the shadows fall behind. Let the corner take a little more of this unhurried time. Nothing waiting, nothing missing, nothing asking me to leave. I'll keep taking the sunny side till the sunlight leaves the street.
You 10 minutes in, no rehearse lines. I'm already come for a run to be been. We only met 10 minutes ago, but nothing here is moving slow. I didn't plan the way I said or think too much before I left. You asked me what I wanted first, I gave the answer unrehearsed. A quiet minute passed us by and neither one of us asked why. I usually need a little time to settle into someone's side, but something at this table feels like we have done this more than once. Choose my words more carefully. I thought I'd keep a little space, but every pause feels ordinary, and every answer finds its place. Maybe new can feel familiar when you don't have to rearrange. You look familiar, though I know we've never met. Like a face I would remember from a day that hasn't happened yet. You look familiar, but maybe that's not what I mean. Maybe it's the way I'm comfortable before I've had the time to be strange in the best way, easy from the start. Nothing here feels borrowed, nothing feels too hard. Sugar at the same time, then laughed and left it where it was. You changed the subject without warning, I followed without asking much. You started telling me a story, then lost the point somewhere halfway. Exactly what you meant, though, and let the missing ending stay. got quieter somehow. I haven't checked the time between us, I only just remembered now. I usually need more explanation. I usually watch what people do, but every turn in this conversation feels like somewhere I already knew. Maybe new is only difficult when you're trying hard to make it smooth. You look familiar, like we've sat here once before. Not because I know your story, just because I don't feel strange anymore. You look familiar, maybe it's simpler than it seems. Comfort found its way here early, before I've had the time to be. It normally takes me several meetings before I start reviewing every line, before I leave a silence open, before I lose the need to shine. I usually wonder how I sounded, or whether I was talking too much, but I haven't once been standing outside myself and watching us. I don't think you know me deeply, I don't need to call it fate. There are things we haven't asked yet, there are stories left to trade. Still the chair across the table doesn't feel so far away. Maybe comfort has a way of making strangers feel less strange. You look familiar, even more than when we sat down first. Not memory, just a feeling like this table knew us going in. You look familiar, and I'm done trying to explain why some comfort doesn't need a reason, before I've had the time to be. Let the conversation wander, let the coffee lose its heat, let the people move around us, let the afternoon repeat. Nothing certain, nothing promised, nothing larger than it seems. You don't really look familiar, it just feels familiar being me. One tab open, eyes have gone. 5 is closer than it was at 1. One window open on my screen, one last thing I almost finished. Ice is melting in the glass while the afternoon keeps shifting. I check the clock without a reason, then pretend I never did. 5 is still a little distant, but it's closer than it's been. I could leave a little early, though I know I probably won't. There is nothing to be nervous for, nothing difficult tonight. Still the hours feel more interesting when there's somewhere I might like. Every minute keeps on moving, and I don't quite mind the time. I've got plans after 5, nothing big, but I like how it sounds. There's a place and there's a time, and a reason not to hurry home now. I've got plans after 5, so the whole afternoon feels like maybe nothing has begun yet, but I'm already having a good time. Just another hour, just another page. I can let the daylight carry me that way. Then your message lights the corner, still at 5 is all it says. I type yes and close the window that I didn't need open yet. Finish what is worth complete and leave the rest for me tomorrow. Take the final sip of coffee, check the route I already know. I have time enough for walking, and no need to arrive too soon. There's nothing extraordinary, just a table, place, and
plans after 5. Nothing fancy, just enough to smile. I keep glancing at the corner, watching minutes turn into a while. I've got plans after 5. And the afternoon picked up its pace. Maybe nothing's happened yet, but today already found its place. It could only be a coffee, it could only be a walk. Maybe half an hour together, maybe longer if we talk. I don't need to make it larger than the thing it's going to be. Still it puts a little motion in the ordinary day for me. Having somewhere I would rather be when all this work is through. Makes the view outside the window look a little brighter too. I've got plans after 5, closer now than they were before. I'm shutting down my laptop early, reaching for the door. I've got plans after 5, and I'm walking out before I'm through. Maybe nothing's happened yet, but I already know what I want to do. Close the screen and take it slowly. Leave the empty glass behind. Nothing urgent, just a feeling, and some plans after 5. Screen lights up, cup still warm. No rush today to find the words. Your name lights up beside my coffee, a little blue across the table. I read the message once completely, then leave my answer unavailable. My thumb is waiting on the keyboard. I type a line and take it back. Not because the words are difficult, not because there's something wrong with that. I know exactly what you're asking, I know the way I want to sound. But nothing here needs fixing, and nothing has to happen now. I used to think a quiet minute could turn into a question mark, but you won't disappear between us if I take a little longer than I thought. The right reply will still be honest, even if it waits beside my cup. I can leave it on red, it doesn't mean I care any less. I don't need to rush just to prove I saw the message. I can leave it on red, let the afternoon stay where it is. I'll answer when I mean it, not just because the screen is lit. Let the coffee stay warm, let the room come back in. I'll answer when I mean it, not just because it lit. There's music playing by the counter, I hadn't noticed it before. Someone laughs beside the window, someone walks in through the door. I take another sip and listen to the traffic moving past. The page in front of me gets clearer when I stop checking for the flash. A few more minutes pass unnoticed, the phone stays quiet by my hand. And nothing changes for the worse here, the room still feels exactly as it can. I used to polish every sentence until it hardly sounded mine. But care's not a faster answer, and truth is not a typing sign. The right reply will still be waiting when I've had a little time. I can leave it on red, that doesn't mean I've stopped caring. I don't need to answer fast to prove that I was listening. I can leave it on red, the afternoon's room for both. I'll answer when it's honest, not just because the timing says I should. I turn the phone face down beside me and bring the coffee closer in. The cup is warmer than I noticed, the sunlight shifted on the rim. I spent too long arranging answers, like every word could change the day. But something honest stays as honest, even when I let it wait. You are not being left behind here, I am not trying to disappear. I just want the words I send you to sound like something I would really say. There's room inside a good thing for an hour without reply. I can leave it all read and still be exactly who I am. I don't need to rush the ending to prove I understand. I can leave it all read because the trust was never in the speed. I'll answer soon, I promise, just not because the screen told me to. Let the room keep moving, let the coffee cool, let the words come easy when they're ready to. I'll pick the phone up later. There's nothing left to prove.
We keep making this harder than it has to be.
I turn every simple sentence into something I rehearse. We circle the same conclusion like it's going to change tonight.
I keep waiting for the right time. I keep bracing for the hard part.
I read too much in silences that don't mean the world or worse. Maybe it's not confusion, maybe it's just us thinking too much tonight. Maybe there isn't one this time. Maybe nothing here is broken, maybe nothing needs repair. Just a quiet conversation, just two people sitting there. A little less complicated, feels a little more like us. Not fixing every silence, not searching for the perfect words. A little less complicated, just this table, just this light. Maybe simple isn't boring. Nothing to solve,
Nothing to prove. Just this afternoon,
and room enough to move.
you laugh before I finish talking.
We've stopped explaining every detail.
The afternoon keeps moving slowly.
I stop rehearsing what comes next.
Maybe complicated was never,
Maybe easy isn't nothing.
you already know where it goes. Some things nobody has to know.
Nothing here is asking why. I stop waiting for a sign. The only way to try. Maybe easy just takes time.
Nothing here has to be different.
Nothing here has to be planned. Just this ordinary moment, just this quiet afternoon. A little less complicated, feels a little more like us. Not chasing every answer, not afraid of what we'd miss. A little less complicated, just the two of us, unhurried playing. Maybe simple was the answer, hiding here in plain sight. I usually turn this into something bigger than it has to be. I look for cracks that aren't really there and call it honesty. I rehearse the hard conversations that never actually come. Maybe I'm the one who complicates the simplest thing in the room. Today doesn't need an ending, today doesn't need a name. It can just be this table, it can just stay the same. I don't need to solve the future, sitting here is plenty true. And maybe that's uncomplicated enough to simply let it be. A little less complicated, feels a little more like home.
solving every question, not carrying alone. A little less complicated. Just this light, just this small room. Maybe simple was always the best thing we could do. Let the guitar keep playing, let the evening take its time. Nothing here was ever broken, nothing here was such a climb. Just a little less complicated, just the two of us, just fine. Coffee in one hand, sunlight on the street. Nothing here to fix today, nothing to complete. I didn't check I didn't check the mirror twice before I walked outside today. I let my hair do what it wants and wore whatever felt okay. Nobody's watching how I walk, nobody's grading how I smile. The city doesn't need my best, it just moves on. Mile after mile, I used to plan my every step like someone might be keeping score. Today I'm only walking forward, not performing anymore. I don't have to earn this feeling, I don't have to win it first. It's already sitting with me, like it never was a test. Maybe ease was always waiting underneath the effort I rehearsed. Nothing to prove, nothing to chase, just this morning at my own pace. Nothing to prove, no one keeping score. I'm not here to impress a soul, I'm just here, and I don't need much more. Easy steps, easy air. Nothing to fix, nothing to prepare. Someone passes in nicer shoes. I used to notice things like that. Today it barely crosses my mind. I'm just enjoying where I'm at. A window shows my own reflection. I don't examine what I see. I used to edit every angle. Today it's just a face, just me. I've stopped keeping up a checklist of everything I should improve. Turns out the afternoon feels better when there's nothing left to prove. I don't have to earn a moment just to let myself enjoy. It's already mine completely, not a price, not a ploy. Maybe ease was always simpler than the story I employed. Nothing to prove, nothing to show, just this feeling however it goes. Nothing to prove, no one to convince. I like the version standing here more than any version since. I used to think I should look better, should sound smarter, stand up straight. I used to rehearse every entrance like the whole room was waiting to rate. But today I'd rather just enjoy this than perform it for the view. Turns out the moment feels much bigger when I stop trying to prove. Nothing to prove, nothing to earn, just smiling at every turn. Nothing to prove, just today, just me. I like exactly who I am, walking easy, walking free. Coffee's finished, I'm still walking, sunlight following behind. Nothing waiting to be fixed here, nothing left to redesign. Just an ordinary afternoon, just enough to call it mine. Nothing to prove, nothing but time. Sunlight finds the edge of the couch, no reason yet to think about leaving now. The sunlight found the end of the sofa and settled softly on your sleeve. Your coffee's almost finished, cool, but neither one of us will leave. My bag is waiting by the table, your jacket's folded on the chair. We've both said maybe we should get going, then somehow we are still right here. The room keeps turning all around us. A door opens, another closes, but nothing seems to hurry this afternoon, and neither one of us proposes. We don't need another reason, we don't need a better plan. There is nothing waiting loudly, there is nowhere we must stand. We can let the minute linger just because we know it can. Stay until the sun moves from the corner of the couch. Stay until the warm line finds another place somehow. We don't have to call it anything, we don't have to make it new. Let the afternoon keep happening, I'll stay here next to you. Let the coffee cool a little, let the shadow cross the room. There is time enough for leaving. Stay until the sun moves. The shadow reaches toward the table. The window changes shades of gold. The music playing by the counter feels quieter than it did before. We start another conversation about a place we passed last week, then wander somewhere unrelated before the first idea is complete. The coffee isn't warm as earlier, but I still take another taste. And every time I check the sunlight, it has only slightly changed its place. Maybe this is all an afternoon, never really has to be. Nothing waiting for a headline, nothing asking to be seen. Just a room that keeps on moving while you're sitting here with me. Stay until the sun moves just a little farther still. Stay until the light gives up its place along the windowsill. Nothing's asking us to hurry, nothing's keeping any score. Let the afternoon keep happening a little longer than before. The best moments never tell you when they're turning into one. They look like cups upon a table and a room still full of sun. They don't ask to be remembered, they don't need a perfect name. They just happen while you're talking, and the shadows slowly change. I don't need to take a picture, I don't need to make a promise. I don't need to hold the hour like it might disappear upon us. I can simply stay inside it while the sunlight still remains. Stay until the sun stays warm enough. Your jacket's still beside you. There's coffee in my cup. We'll stand when we are ready. There's no reason to decide. Stay until the sun moves just a little farther by. I will see you around. Short out through guitar and king chairs. Amy, goodbye. To see you again. The cups are empty on the table. Your jacket's hanging from the chair. I check beneath the folded napkin to make sure nothing's waiting there. You slide your phone into your pocket. I pull the strap across my shoulder. We both get halfway to the doorway, then stop to finish one thought. Oh, I think the room is busy. All around trust you asleep. All alone but it's you. We don't even breathe it, please. I even have to see. We don't need to choose a weekend. We don't need to name a place. We don't need a perfect reason or a date we have to save. There are plenty ordinary days that could bring us back this way. See you around somewhere after 5. Maybe at the corner, maybe waiting in the same line. No need for a promise, no need to write it down. Just give me that easy smile, and I'll see you around. You step out to the sidewalk, I turn the other way. One small wave across the window is enough for us today. Maybe I'll see you through the window with one more coffee on the way. Maybe we'll reach the same crossing at the end of some long day. Maybe you'll point toward an empty chair and ask me where I've been. Maybe we'll pick up the conversation somewhere near the middle again. No special plans or invitations, no perfect timing to arrange. Just two familiar faces meeting on an otherwise ordinary day. We don't have to know the hour to believe it could be soon. Every street keeps turning somewhere, every door leads to a room, and the city has a habit of returning people to you. See you around, maybe sooner than I think. Maybe right back at this counter, ordering the same thing to drink. No countdown, no calendar, no plans we have to keep. Just an easy kind of certainty, and I'll see you around. I can picture one late afternoon, you waving through the glass, an empty chair beside you like no time at all has passed. You'll say you finally made it, I'll ask if that's my usual cup. Then we'll start with something simple and forget to look back up. It may happen near this table, it may happen blocks away. It may wait until next Friday or arrive some random day. I don't need to know the details, I just like the thought that way. Traffic changes at the corner. Your shadow crosses through the crowd. I turn before the light is changing. You're still close enough to call out, but there is nothing left to settle. Nothing more we need to say. I lift my hand and keep on walking. I'll see you around someday.